For former instructors at New Mexico's Law Enforcement Academy say they were ostracized, 3 of them fired, after reporting superiors for illegal activity and for refusing to encourage cadets to cheat.
Those men are now suing some of the biggest names in New Mexico criminal justice for whistleblower retaliation. Our Caleb James is the only reporter to have a copy of that lawsuit. Caleb.
And guys, all 4 plaintiffs, all 4 men, have extensive law enforcement experience outside New Mexico. They were brought in to make the academy better. But when they started asking questions and making changes, they say they got into trouble. And now they're fighting back.
When you have a 20-year veteran with a sparkling, clear, not a blemish on their resume, and then you get hit with this because somebody's trying to cover their ass, that's wrong.
Attorney Joe Campbell represents 4 men with similar stories: George Puga, Anthony Maxwell, Earl Voiles, and a name that may sound familiar to KOB viewers, Phil Gallegos.
They were told they needed to teach the test. From the very beginning, all 4 of my clients said, we can't do that.
This letter right here accuses the man who teaches those men and women of cheating.
We first told you about Gallegos in March. The former high-ranking LEA instructor had written this memo to Academy Director Jack Jones more than a year ago. It shows Gallegos refusing to follow Jones's instructions to teach test questions to cadets. He and his fellow instructors say they tried to do something.
They made the ultimate recommendation that the Law Enforcement Academy ought to be shut down, revamped from the beginning, and so you miss a class.
But Campbell says it cost Gallegos his job. In January 2013, Gallegos says Jones ordered him to teach test questions. On February 11th, Gallegos refused in writing. On the 13th, he told Jack Jones he would not rescind the letter, and 3 days later was told by his superiors he wasn't, quote, working out. Gallegos was terminated soon after.
Gordon Eden was involved in all of this through the process, and that came down. This wasn't just Jack Jones's doing.
Gallegos and his former colleagues say orders to teach exam questions to cadets came from the very top.
Once he arrived at the scene,
from former DPS Secretary, now Albuquerque Police Chief Gordon Eden. Both Eden and Jack Jones are defendants in the lawsuits.
I find it curious that the investigation and the allegations of my clients were not taken into account and didn't come to light during his vetting process to become Chief of Police of Albuquerque.
Well, the Department of Public Safety tells me tonight they haven't even been served with that lawsuit yet, but they plan to fight it. An APD spokeswoman says Chief Eden cannot comment on pending lawsuits.
And Caleb, what do these 4 plaintiffs want to come out of this lawsuit?
Well, Tom, they are seeking damages. They say it has been next to impossible to work after being effectively blacklisted from New Mexico law enforcement. They also want the academy to be overhauled to see some of the very same changes they were fighting for. Most importantly, though, Tom, they want you, New Mexicans, to know what goes on inside the LEA. They say there's more you don't know about, and we're working on those stories for you for tomorrow night at 10. We hope you'll come back for that.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Caleb.
Yeah.